After months of upheaval and uncertainty, tonight the One Pulse Foundation says it will not go on. Today, the Board of Trustees announced a decision to dissolve the nonprofit. The news brings an end to a chapter in the aftermath of the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting that killed 49 people in downtown Orlando. WESH Investigates has been reporting on the foundation's struggles all year. Michelle Imparato has led that coverage and joins us now with reaction to this latest development. Michelle.
Well, Stuart, the news that the One Pulse Foundation is shutting its doors is not unexpected. Since the pandemic, it's struggled to fundraise. This year, its founder left the nonprofit in a messy exit. It failed to acquire the nightclub site to build the victims' memorial. And in just the last few weeks, the chair of the board and executive director resigned. Tonight, for victims' families and survivors, the downfall of the foundation is a step forward.
Overwhelming mix of emotions. I was happy. I was relieved. I was angry again. I was ecstatic again. It's like an up and down.
For the last year, Pulse survivor Daralise Torres has been quietly watching the drama surrounding the One Pulse Foundation play out, but has never spoken out until today.
I think it is our duty to remember that we must continue our path to honor their legacy, and that this is just but like a small victory in a long path towards that transparency and accountability. So this is where I say the mix of emotion comes in place, because as much as I want to stop and celebrate it, I also think it's as equally as important to keep asking for that transparency and that dignity.
Daralise is one of many people hoping for a third-party audit into the foundation's finances. In 7.5 years, the foundation was able to raise more than $20 million through public and private donations, and yet there is no memorial and no museum.
I want to have people accountable of what they did. It's been 7.5 years that all this has been going on, and the money has been gone.
WESH 2 Investigates has previously reported the foundation spent $7 million in tourist development tax money from Orange County to buy land at 438 West Cayley Street, where the museum was supposed to be built, and on design plans. But the foundation was also granted more than $1 million from the state of Florida, funding which former state representative Carlos Guillermo Smith helped secure.
At the end of the day, when you take public dollars, you're going to face extra scrutiny because that's taxpayer money. And so that's why we've been calling for this third-party forensic audit, if you will, to ensure that all of the public and the private dollars, frankly, were appropriately spent.
WESH 2 Investigates also reached out to One Pulse founder Barbara Poma about the news of the foundation's end. In a statement, she told us, from the beginning, creating a memorial was always our priority in order that the community honor and remember those whose lives were taken, and to provide a place of healing for survivors and those who lost loved ones. She went on to say, we look forward to the day when a memorial becomes a reality on the sacred site where our beloved Pulse nightclub brought so much joy to so many. Now, coming up tonight on WESH 2 News at 5, how one donor may end up getting its money back from the foundation. Stuart, Summer, back to you.